Hey everybody, it's Bob from the Wealth Trinity. Today I'm going to talk about a simple way to lose weight, and I'm going to break it down and make it super easy for you. First things first, this is going to involve counting your calories. And I've heard tons of excuses. I used to be a person making the excuses about, oh, I don't want to count calories, but what kind of life am I living counting everything that I'm putting into my mouth? And you know what? If you're unhealthy, if you're unhappy with your weight, if you're fat, whatever you see yourself as, if you're not happy with where you are, then it's taking you time to get to that point. And to get back to a level or a weight that you're happy with and you're feeling healthy, it's going to take some work. And counting calories is going to be part of that work. So you got to ditch the excuses. This is going to be a calorie-based plan. I'm going to make it super simple, and it's going to be really easy to follow, and you're going to lose weight consistently at a healthy rate. You could lose up to 1 pound a week, which I know a lot of people, they want to find the lose weight quick diets where you can lose 10 pounds in 2 weeks, and all that is possible. But what happens is that just ends up being yo-yo dieting. We're going to find a sensible, sustainable plan to lose up to 1 pound a week, or maybe a little bit more, depends on where you're at, and get to your goals. All right, so first things first, whatever weight you're at, let's say you're at 250 and you want to get to 200, that's a 50-pound drop. We're not going to make our calculations in big increments like that. You're going to take your weight and you're going to do it in 20-pound increments, because you're going to have to readjust as you're losing fat. So I'm going to use an example of a 200-pound person, because actually I was 201 when I started this. 200-pound person who wants to get to 180 pounds. Okay? So I'm going to write that down. Okay, that's the goal weight, 180. All right, another thing you need to realize is that 1 pound equals 3,500 calories. Okay, so first you want to figure out your weight and what we call your maintenance calories. I'm gonna grab my phone here so I can do the calculations and not mess anything up. Okay, so you're a 200-pound person, you want to get to 180. To figure out your maintenance calories, which basically means whatever you have to eat per day on average to not gain or lose any weight at all. So you take your weight, or all right, say I'm 200 pounds. If I times my weight by 15 calories, 3,000 calories. So I would eat 3,000 calories a day and never gain a pound or lose a pound. I mean, there would be fluctuations, but no fat would go on or come off. All right, so now what you want to do is you want to calculate for 180. So 180 times 15 is 2,700 calories. Okay, so we have 2,700. All right, so I eat 2,700 calories. I'm actually going to lose weight if I weigh 200, but this is just for calculation's sake. All right, to lose weight, we are going to calculate down to 11 calories times your goal weight. You know what? Yeah, we can do that. So 11 times your goal weight is 1980. You know what? Let's change it to 10, because 10 is a safe, sustainable level. So to lose weight, ten calories per pound. So we have 27 calories, 2,700 calories maintenance. 1,800 calories to lose weight on this plan, okay? That's a sustainable drop. You get these people that want to do 1,200 calories per day, and that's how you binge, that's how you fall off the wagon, that's how you end up in a corner going through a tub of ice cream, okay? So let's do some math here. 6 days of the week, you want to hit that 1,800, or whatever your calculation is. So you have a 900 calorie difference here. 900 times 6 is 5,400 calories per week. That's a pound and a half plus. Because on your 7th day, you're going to do what I call a refeed, where you hit your maintenance. That 7th day, whatever day you choose, it's going to be 2,700 calories. You want to have a refeed. It's going to help your psychological. You're not going to fall off a wagon. You always have that day to look forward to. You don't want to stuff your face and undo your progress and do 4,000 calories. That wouldn't be the end of the world. You're still going to be in a deficit for the week, but try and do that 7th day refeed at 2,700 calories. So when you're hitting this 1,800 calories, you're in a caloric deficit of 5,400 calories per week. That is a pound and a half per week that you're going to drop. So to lose 20 pounds, it's going to take you about 8 or 9 weeks. Now the name of the game here is consistency. I've had a lot of weeks where I've done good Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and most of Friday. Then Friday night comes and we end up ordering out and I blow it. And then Saturday, things happen and I blow it. And then Sunday, I'm like, oh, you know what, I'll just start fresh Monday, and I blow it. And I undo all the progress I've made every week. You need 6 good days. I mean, if you want to lose weight, you're going to have to be consistent. You're going to have to hit your caloric deficit every single day. And I know it's hard work, but you spend a lot of time putting on that weight that you want to lose, and the consistency is the name of the game. It's very simple, mathematically, scientifically, to lose weight. The hard stuff is in your head. So you need to win the mental game. You need to stay strong. You need to stay committed. You have a plan. Follow it, knowing that if you follow that plan, that things will change for you. You're going to see that scale going down. One thing to look out for, especially if you're not exactly eating healthy right now, is your first week. You're probably going to drop a lot. Some people have dropped up to 8 pounds depending on your weight and how poorly you've been eating. A lot of that's going to be glycogen and water you're going to shed off, and then just excess food in your gut. So if your first week you lost 6 pounds and you're like, yeah man, I'm going to lose 30 pounds in a month or whatever, it's not going to happen. You want it to slow down. You do not want to lose weight that fast, because it's not sustainable. You're going to lose a ton of muscle mass, and if you were losing weight that fast consistently, it would be at an unhealthy rate and you'd end up yo-yo dieting. So maybe you'll get a big loss at first, but you're going to end up being about this 1 to 1.5 pounds per week once your body sheds all that excess. Another thing I would suggest doing is, if you're going to weigh yourself, do it consistently at the same time in the morning. I get up and I pee, and then I don't drink any water, and I step on the scale. Don't just do it randomly, because you can have big fluctuations depending on whether you had a high sodium meal last night and you're holding a lot of water. What I do is I weigh myself Monday through Friday, take those 5 weights and I average them out. So, if I weighed 182.8 average this week, all I want to do is see a drop in next week's average. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to stress out if one day I weigh 185 and it looks like I put on 2.5 pounds, because I didn't. I'm probably just holding excess water or excess food in my gut. So you want to stick to the averages. Don't weigh yourself randomly. It's going to stress you out. Let me see. That should be about it for the tips. So here's your plan. Run through it real quick again. 1 pound is 3,500 calories. You want to take your goal weight, or in increments of 20, and you're going to adjust as you drop. Take your goal weight. Mine was 180. I multiplied that by 15 calories per pound. That got me to 2,700 calories. That's my maintenance. I then took 10 times my goal weight, 1,800, 2,700. That's a 900 calorie deficit per day. Times 6, that's 5,400 calories in a week. That's more than 1.5 pounds of fat I'm going to drop. Very simple plan, guys. Do your math. If you like the video, give me a like, subscribe for more. I do have a lot more coming on this. I have some videos coming up that's going to show some tips and tricks to how to make this easier, because it's a lot simpler to just come up with a plan, but hitting 1,800 calories when you're used to 2,700 or maybe even 3,000 if you're a 200-pound person, it's not as easy as it sounds. It's a lot easier to write it on a whiteboard than it is to make it a daily practice. So I do have a lot of videos coming up on that. So please subscribe, give me a thumbs up. If you want to put your goals in the comments, please, let's start a dialogue, and I hope this video adds some value, and stick to the plan and you're going to hit that goal weight you want to hit just in time for spring. It's the beginning of March. So until next time, go after that Wealth Trinity.